Have you ever noticed that sometimes we are our own worst enemy starred, without realizing it? One of the biggest ways we sabotage ourselves is through the words we repeatedly say to ourselves every day. Imagine having a friend who constantly undermines your confidence telling you that you can do something or that you not good enough. You wouldn't want to be around that person right? Yet many of us unknowingly become that friend to ourselves. Today I'll take you through 7 self-destructive phrases you should stop saying immediately if you want to achieve success in life. Ready? Let us get started. Phrase 1, I don't have time, I don't have time, is one of the most common excuses and possibly the most dangerous one. Imagine someone overweight sitting on the couch watching a TV series saying I don't have time to exercise. Or a mother who wants to pursue a master's degree but says I don't have time while spending 3 hours a day on TikTok. The truth is we all have the same 24 hours a day, whether it's you me Elon Musk or Bill Gates. The difference lies in prioritization, not time. Try changing I don't have time to this is not a priority for me right now. This shift in perspective will help you see the reality and make better decisions about what truly matters in your life. For example, Mr. A wants to start an online business but claims he has no time. However, when he tracks his daily activities he realizes he spends 4 hours a day watching YouTube and playing games. Once he shifts his mindset to my online business is more important than watching YouTube he reallocates 2 hours from YouTube to work on his business immediately. Phrase 2, I'll do it later, is the curse that kills millions of dreams before they even begin. There's a saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and I'll do it later is a huge brick on that road. Think of a friend who says, next year, I will start exercising for sure every year, for 10 years straight. Or a writer who says, I'll write my book when I feel inspired, when in reality, successful writers write every day, no matter how they feel. Instead of saying, I'll do it later, try saying, I will start now, even if it's just a small step. For example, a mother who wants to learn English has been saying, I'll start once my child grows up. 6 years later, her child has grown, but now she finds a new excuse. I'll start after I retire. If she instead says, I will study for 15 minutes a day while my child naps, in a year, she will have developed satisfactory English communication skills. Phrase 3, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough is a phrase that destroys dreams before they even begin. Imagine if Steve Jobs had thought he wasn't good enough to create computers. Would Apple exist today? Or if J.K. Rowling had thought she wasn't good enough to write novels, would Harry Potter have been born? The truth is, no one is great from the start. Every successful person once went through a phase where they weren't good yet. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, try saying, I am learning and improving every day. For example, Mr. Samchai wants to open a restaurant but thinks he's not good enough at cooking. Instead of giving up, he shifts his mindset to, I am improving my cooking skills every day. He starts cooking daily, asks for advice from chef friends, watches online tutorials, and opens a small food stall at home first. After 2 years, his restaurant becomes well known in his community, not because he was great from the start, but because he never stopped improving. Phrase 4, it's fate. Saying it's fate or it's destiny makes us feel powerless over our own lives. When we say this, we're essentially telling ourselves, I can't change anything because everything is already predetermined. This mindset is dangerous. Of course, there are things in life beyond our control, but we have full power over our decisions and actions. Try changing its fate to I can create opportunities and choices for myself. For example, Miss Summing fails her university entrance exam. She says, it must be fate. I guess university isn't meant for me, and gives up. But if she shifts her mindset to this as a chance for me to improve and try again, she might take online courses, gain more knowledge, and retake the exam next year, or even discover an alternative education path that suits her better. Phrase 5. Everyone does it. Everyone does it is a phrase that shows we are blindly following the crowd. Imagine a young man drowning in credit card debt because he keeps buying the latest phones, cars, and branded clothes. When asked why, he replies, "Everyone does it." Or an employee staying in a miserable job because everyone puts up with jobs they don't like. The truth is, successful people dare to be different and do what others don't. Try changing "everyone does it" to "I will do what is right for me, even if it's different from others." For example, Miss Nidnoy has a high-paying job but wants to start her own business. Her friends say, "Are you crazy? Everyone wants a stable job like yours." If she clings to "everyone does it," she might never change. But when she thinks, "I will do what's right for me," she carefully plans and starts her business alongside her job until it grows enough for her to quit. Phrase 6. I'm too old or I'm too young. I'm too old or I'm too young are just excuses we use to avoid starting something new. Age may play a role in some things, but it should never be an excuse not to take action. Think of Colonel Sanders, who started KFC at 65. Or Malala Yousafzai, who won the Nobel Peace Prize at 17. Instead of saying, "I'm too old/young, try saying, "This is the perfect time for me to start." For example, Uncle Somsak, 55, wants to learn English but thinks he's too old. He tells himself, "Old people like me can't learn a new language." But when he changes his mindset to "now is the perfect time for me to learn," he starts small, improves gradually, and eventually becomes fluent enough to work as a part-time tour guide after retirement. Phrase number 7, "Why me?" traps us in self-pity instead of finding solutions. When we face problems, instead of looking for solutions, we ask, "Why me?" which keeps us stuck in a victim mindset. Try changing "why me?" to "what can I learn from this?" For example, Mrs. Prafa runs an online clothing business, but during COVID-19, her sales plummet. She laments, "Why did COVID-19 have to hit my business when it was doing well?" But when she shifts to "how can I adapt and learn from this?" she finds that comfy work-from-home clothing is in demand, pivots her strategy, and revives her business. Success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about our mindset and the words we choose. For the next week, whenever you're about to say one of these phrases, stop and replace it with a new, empowering one. Then see how your life changes. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let me know in the comments, what phrase do you say the most, and how will you change it?